Okay, Dwayne again. Well, we've been through the process of preparing your paperwork. You've had a chance to review it and sign it for accuracy. If there's anything that you've thought of that is not accurate on the paperwork, then we need to amend it. We need to correct it. At this point, we've had a chance to sit down and decide on a filing date. And the day that we're going to file your case is a real important date. The information on your bankruptcy paperwork needs to be accurate as of that date. So if something changes, if something comes up, you need to advise us of that. For example, if you receive notice that you're going to get a bonus at work, or if you've been in a car accident, or if something else has changed, somebody has passed away that will be leaving you something in a beneficiary estate, you need to let us know, because on the day we file for bankruptcy, you're going to have a different little bit of information that we need to disclose to the court. It might even change whether or not we file bankruptcy now or whether we file bankruptcy at all. So first of all, critically review in your mind the information that we've reviewed. Look forward to that filing date. Between now and the filing date, don't engage any significant transactions. Be sure that you pay for debts that you have or expenses that you have with cash, cashier's checks, or money orders. We want to make sure that on the day your petition in bankruptcy is filed, that you have less than $300 in your bank account. And if there's checks floating around out there that haven't cleared, then they change sometimes the timing elements of when we file. This is also a real good time for you to take some reflection on whether or not this is what you want to be doing. Between now and when we file your case, you still have the option of saying, I don't want to file. So remember, you can call your paralegal that you've been working with, and between you and your paralegal, you have the authority to stop your bankruptcy filing. You don't have to speak with me. But if at some point you feel like you want to start the bankruptcy again, even if it's 2 hours later, once you've stopped it, I'm the only one that has the authority to put a filing date on your petition. And there's a reason for that. There's a lot of moving parts in determining when the best time to file a case is. So we would need to speak again, and I would go through the same interview that I've gone with you before relative to, when do you get paid next? Do you have any checks outstanding? Are your mortgage payments current? Are you entitled to sue anybody? These types of things. Okay, well, we've decided on a filing date. So let's assume that we go forward, we've got the filing fee, we have everything we need to file, and we pull the trigger on your case on that date. At that point, the judge will issue an automatic stay, and that automatic stay is a protection that stops foreclosures, repossessions, garnishments, lawsuits. This protection is why you filed for bankruptcy to begin with. So it's very important that you get your case number from our office. So on your filing date, call 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, ask for your paralegal, and or if your paralegal's not in the office at that time, ask for anybody. We can tell you when your case was filed. We can tell you which creditors have been contacted to get them to back off. We can also tell you when your 341 hearing or the meeting of creditors that you have to attend is likely going to occur. And of course, we'll give you your case filing number. If a creditor calls you after we filed your case, you simply give them my name, my telephone number, and your case filing number. They are obliged, whether they've heard about the bankruptcy or not, they are obliged to back off and deal with me rather than harass you. If a garnishment continues on your wages, please get us your HR department's telephone number so we can contact them and send them information that tells them that they no longer have the right to garnish against your paycheck. Once we file the bankruptcy, there's a series of things that go into place, and we'll be sending you some videos and some emails later on to try to keep you abreast of what your responsibilities are to help us to have your case be a great case. But one thing that I will tell you is it's always the right time to disclose information that we haven't told the court or that we haven't told the trustee yet. So if there's something that comes to your mind, get a hold of our office, get a hold of your paralegal. We can amend on a creditor. We can amend on a fact or a piece of information. But a stern warning I need to let you know at this point is if we file something with the court that's inaccurate, intentionally inaccurate, it's a whole different ballgame. You could have your bankruptcy dismissed or you could have your discharge revoked months, years down the road if they find that something of material information was left off. If there's something that you remember, and you're concerned whether or not it should be disclosed, let us be the filter on that. Give us a call. we can amend these things on and make sure that the court has as much information as they need. And it's always better to amend it on before the trustee or somebody starts asking questions. It's an honor and a pleasure to represent you. We hope that you understand that we do our best effort on every single case. We hope that you feel like that we've treated you like you're the only client or case that we have. We'll look forward to seeing you after the case is filed. If you have any questions in the interim, please feel free to give us a call.